No intro? Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, and this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action, and we are live tonight, Andrew. Friday night, 7 p.m. We know there's a lot of European football happening and other stuff happening, but for those of you that are here, welcome, and hopefully tonight's going to be a banger, as they call it.
Yeah, hopefully. You normally see our mistakes anyway, so now you're going to see it live. So when we make the mistakes live, you're all going to join us with it.
Yeah.
But welcome, and thank you for joining us on a Friday night. There's a lot of action the last week on the local front. There's a lot of action coming up this weekend as well.
Yeah.
A lot of cup ties happening in LFA, so we're looking forward to keeping you guys updated this week.
Yeah, and also if you're watching this, be sure to share it with everybody. We're going to post a link on our group also. Share the link with everybody so they can hopefully participate, Andrew.
Yeah.
Maybe get us some questions, not too difficult though. Something maybe that we can answer. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have seen the WhatsApp number on our Facebook page, so please have a look at that. Please send us WhatsApp questions, some stuff for us to talk about after we finish going through the results and the fixtures for the weekend. And yeah, we're looking forward to any questions. We know it's open forum tonight, Shamiel, so people can ask us anything. And we'll also talk about one or two things that are happening in the world of local football as well.
It's open, but not too open, guys. Remember, there's only certain things we can answer, those that we can help with. So just to give you that number there, 0687142543. 0687142543. And just before we start, Andrew, I think we're going to give everybody a chance to share the link and so on. And then also, then we'll start looking at the results.
Yeah, we can go for that. I think people are watching the European football maybe. It's Spain 0, Germany 0 at the moment. So, we're all keeping our fingers crossed that the winner will come from Portugal, Shamiel?
Oh, what? No, you almost caught me there. Obviously, somebody's got an allegiance to Portugal.
That's my parents' country of birth and my country.
I saw they also just scraped through. I watched the highlights this morning.
Yeah, they got a peak at the right time, Shamiel.
Peak at the right time.
Not yet.
What about the
big
other
tough
teams?
one against France tonight.
France won who in the last match?
They beat Belgium with their own goal. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough match though. I think Belgium also had many chances. If they had somebody else besides Lukaku, they might have won that game.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Anyway, guys, I think we're going to start. We're going to go ahead with the roundup. So, as usual, we're going to do our normal stuff that we do. So, don't be shy to share your views. Okay, Cape Town Women's Regional League, Real Brazilians and Salt River Blackpool. Now, we did say last week that this was going to be a test for the Salt River girls. It looks like it was a good game. They 3-2 loss against Real Brazilians.
Good result for Real Brazilians. We said it was going to be tough in the noon, Shamiel.
Yeah. And the Real Brazilians, obviously one of the favourites in that league there. So Green Lovers losing 4-2 to CPUT.
Sure.
Cape Town Swallows and Regersdal drawing 0-0 there. I thought there would have been a winner out of that too.
Regersdal doing well this year.
Yeah. Also remember it's a doubleheader. It was a doubleheader last week in the Women's Regional League. Burnley losing 2-1 to Strand KC Queens. That's a good win for Strand KC Queens.
Very good result. Very good result away from home.
Okay, so those results were Sunday. I'm actually reading them back to front. So Hotspurs on Saturday won Burnley 3-0. So Burnley getting 2 losses on the weekend. They're not too good for them, Andrew. No. Mighty City Ladies is losing 3-1 against Strand KC Queens. So Strand KC Queens getting a 6-pointer there. Well done to them.
Yeah.
Atlanta Saints Ladies losing 1-0 to Cape Town Swallows. Winning Cape Town Swallows 1-0, sorry. And then on Friday night, we also had a game between the Reigate Ladies and Regersdal, with Regersdal getting a 1-0 win over there.
Good weekend for Regersdal. There's 4 points for them for the weekend. Like I said before, they're a young team. I've seen them play. Very nice.
Yeah. Just looking at the log there before we go to the fixtures. So CPUT still top of the log with 31 points. Real Brazilians second with 27 points. And Strand KC Queens in third with 24 points there. So it's all tight there. Some games in hand there and so on. So looking at the fixtures for this weekend, tonight, game started probably already. Reigate Ladies against Real Brazilians. Salt River Blackpool facing Manenberg Ladies. Hope you guys are watching on your smartphones there. The Salt River guys. And then on Saturday, tomorrow, we've got Burnley versus Cape Town Swallows.
Wow.
UWC versus Green Lovers. CPUT, the log leaders against Atlanta Saints Ladies. I think there's only going to be one winner there.
One winner there, Shamiel.
Strand KC Queens against Hotspurs. That's going to be a tough one. And then on Sunday, you've got Burnley against Salt River Blackpool. Green Lovers against Real Brazilians. Regersdal against Mighty City Ladies. Yeah, so that's the fixtures there for the weekend in the Cape Town Women's League.
Yes, and if we look at, Shamiel, the Burnley We were looking at them in the Regional Women's League. Now we're going to get to the Sasol League, Shamiel.
Yeah.
Stream A, there were a couple of catch-up games. Burnley 0, Hout Bay 0. Good result for Hout Bay away at Burnley. Then, Ikamfa versus Dangerous Heroes. We said Dangerous Heroes need to keep on the coattails of UCT. Dangerous Heroes with a nice 2-0 win.
Okay.
So how does that affect the log, Shamiel? Because those were the only 2 games on the weekend. They were the catch-up games in that stream.
Yeah.
Log at the moment, Stream A, after 8 games with 22 points is UCT. Second is Dangerous Heroes with 17 points after 8 games. And third is Goal Hunters with 15 after 7 games. But Shamiel, this weekend is the crux.
Yeah, because remember there was no games last weekend.
They were just the 2 catch-up games, But here's the crux weekend.
What weekend?
Crux.
Okay.
Winner take all.
Oh, okay.
Right. Tomorrow, Ikamfa United versus Heideveld Female Football Academy.
Yeah. It's going to be tough.
Heideveld should win.
Okay.
The big one. First versus second. UCT versus Dangerous Heroes. 2 o'clock, UCT AstroTurf is the place to be.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game.
Spurs versus Goal Hunters, also a nice game. And Invincible Cravenby versus Hout Bay. So that's Stream A. And we thought Stream A was tight. Wait till you see Stream B, Shamiel. Stream B, obviously we had a few catch-up games last weekend that didn't happen because there weren't any catch-up games. So, just to remind you guys, the fixtures before I get to the log as it currently stands. The fixtures for this weekend. Tonight, kicked off already. Stellenbosch versus Badgers. Then Saturday, Pequeno Sundowns versus Santos. Porsche versus RV United. And Magic Ladies versus Cape Town Roses Sunday, Shamiel.
Okay.
Hopefully the weather holds out because there's a big storm coming. But that's how it's looking for Sunday. The log, as it currently stands in Stream B. Must be the tightest log in South Africa. After 8 games, Cape Town Roses top with 21 points. Second, Magic Ladies after 7 games with 19 points. They've got a game in hand, only 2 points behind. And third, we have RV United with 13 points. Sasol League, Shamiel, this weekend I think is when we're going to see, especially in Stream A, if UCT win, it's a big lead. Big lead going into the second round.
It's going to separate the girls from the
girls from the ladies, yeah.
The women, okay. Is that it?
That's it from the Sasol.
Just before we go further, guys, the WhatsApp number there is 0687142543 if you want to send us a message or you want to chat about something. So, jumping to Northerns. Okay, so there was some action in Northerns there. Always trying to watch Northerns as closely as possible. Belleville United losing 2-0 to Bishop Lavis. Sure. Eastern Rovers and Kalksteenfontein, only 1 goal scored, 1-1. Right, or 1 goal conceded by Kalksteenfontein this last weekend. Invincible Cravenby losing 3-4 to Blue Down Spurs.
Wow.
And then we've got Ravensmead losing 2-1 to Bellstar, and Trinis and Riverside Rangers drawing 1-1. Looking at the log there, Valhalla still top of the log with 27 points. Ravensmead in second with 21 points, so quite a big gap there.
There's a big gap.
Both 12 matches played. And in third spot with 11 matches played, 19 points is Bishop Lavis. What's going to happen this weekend? Fixtures this weekend. We've got Bellstar United against Kalksteenfontein. So good luck to Kalksteenfontein there. We haven't watched them yet, but that's sort of my favorite team at the moment at Northerns. Bishop Lavis against Ravensmead. Blue Down Spurs against Trinis. Riverside versus Belleville. UWC versus Invincible Cravenby. And Valhalla, the log leaders, up against Eastern Rovers. That's happening at Northerns.
Ooh, let's go to Cape Town Tigerberg. Things are hotting up here, as usual in Cape Town Tigerberg. The log getting very tight there in the top. Let's get to the results from last weekend. Last Friday night, Edgemead 0, Greenpoint 0. Good result by Greenpoint.
Yeah.
Away
Edgemead 0, Greenpoint 0.
Good result there, Shamiel.
That is a good result for Greenpoint.
Belleville City 1. This is Saturday's results now. Belleville City 1, JMI 2. Good result for JMI.
Yeah.
Away at Belleville City. Garden Village 1, Boertezig 2. Very good result for Boertezig away at Garden Village. Never easy to win there.
Yeah.
FN Rangers 1, Hanover Park 1. So log leaders, Hanover Park. FN Rangers got all their ABC players now signed, Shamiel. So it was basically an ABC game. Very, very tight. Hanover Park playing the last 20 odd minutes with 10 men. I think it's a good result away from home. I think FN Rangers are going to get off the bottom of the log now with the team that they got.
Guys back, yeah.
Norway Parks 3, Fishhook 1. Fishhook still struggling, Shamiel. Yeah. Raggersdal 1, Tableview 3. Now this was a shock result for me, Shamiel. I thought Raggersdal, with all their big signings, were going to start picking up points and moving up the table. But Tableview are still consolidating their position in the top 4 there, Shamiel. Yeah. Good result for Coach Fortune.
Tighter,
yeah, but listen, you can't underestimate anybody in this league. That was played at UCT AstroTurf. Sunningdale 2, Vasco 2. Now I was at this game, Shamiel. Very nice game. Sunningdale, don't look at their log position. They actually played very, very well. Okay. The conditions were very tricky. It was this huge crosswind there going on there at Sunningdale. Vasco did well. Vasco were behind 1-0, then they came back to 1-1. Then Sunningdale went 2-1 up, and Vasco got a penalty in injury time to equalise. So very good result.
So you're saying Sunningdale could have won that game?
They could have won that game, but listen, a good result for Vasco, I think. Away from
what
home,
it is.
It is what it is. And then the next big result of the weekend, the game we thought everybody should have gone to. Wynberg St. John's 1, Saxon Rovers 4.
I hope they weren't disappointed.
No, and Wynberg got a couple of their ABC players back from FN Rangers. Yeah. Saxon Rovers obviously have got all their third division players, know each other very well. Very big result for Saxon Rovers, 4-1 winning there, Shamiel. And I think you will see now how it affects the log, because obviously Wynberg getting a big knock now.
Yeah, before you go on there, Andrew, Kenny Hendricks is watching. So I want to say thanks, Kenny, for watching. And hopefully you enjoy the rest of the show. Also, Mzeyanda Pawali Dizzy, a very informative edition. Thank you, sir. Please keep watching and send us your comments there. What?
No, I love it. Everybody must just keep on sending comments to us. I think we're looking forward to interacting with everybody tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Here's the log, Shamiel, before I get to the fixtures. Top of the log, Hanover Park, 37 points from 16 games. Second, Vasco da Gama, 36 points from 16 games.
I know it was that close.
Third, Edgemead Goodwood, 30 points from 17 games. Table View is now coming along as a dark horse, Shamiel. 29 points, but only 14 games. So win the 2 games in hand, they're only 2 points behind Hanover Park. Yeah. Wynberg dropping off. After 15 games, they got 27 points. Bottom, we got FN Rangers with 7, Fishhook with 10, and Sunningdale with 11. 3 go down, Shamiel. Bellville City on 12 points. They're just out the relegation zone. FN Rangers, watch them. They're going to be picking up lots of wins over the next couple of weeks with their ABC players.
Moving up that log,
Yeah. Fixtures for this weekend. It's cup. It's knockout. And let me give you the quarterfinal lineup for Saturday. FN Rangers versus Boerdenzag. FN Rangers ABC players back at home. I think they should win that one. Saxon Rovers versus Sunningdale. I think the third division players of Saxons should overdo that. Again, revenge game. Tableview versus Rackersdal. Last week, Tableview beat Rackersdal away in the league. Cup game at Tableview. I think, tough one.
Yeah, but now you're at Tableview's home, and they like playing there.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, sure. Yeah. Sure. Then the game of the round. Wynberg St. John's versus Hanover Park.
I'm listening. Why do you say it's the game of the round?
Well, listen.
It's 1 versus 4.
It's a cup game. It's a quarter-final. Anything can happen. What I can tell you is Wynberg have got those ABC players back now from FN Rangers. So the league game, if you remember 2 weeks ago, Hanover Park won 3-0. I think it's going to be a lot tighter than people think. Okay. Also, having coached at Hanover Park, we've generally struggled to get wins at Wynberg St. John's over the last 3 or 4 seasons. When I went to look at the results, we had 3 out of our last 3 games, we had 2 losses and a draw.
Okay, so are you going to send everybody again to Wynberg?
I'm saying everybody get to Wynberg.
Do you get a kickback on the gate there?
No, I'll be there. So you can say hello to me tomorrow. You can message tonight, say hello to me tomorrow. I think that's the game of the round, Wynberg versus Hanover Park. Ooh. I just want to mention that Tableview Rackersdal game is a league game. The other quarterfinal is Norway Parks versus Edgemead. Norway Parks at home. Norway Parks beat Rackersdal in the last round, Shamiel. It's not going to be that easy for Edgemead at Norway Parks. Eh? Yeah. So those are the quarterfinals and the one outstanding league game for Cape Town Tigerberg.
Is that it?
That's it.
Cape Town Tigerberg. Before we go on, Clive Matthews is saying hi, Andrew.
Hi, Clive.
Enjoying the show. So yeah, let's go on. I've got South Peninsula all the way in southern suburbs. Roy Krantz, is there rain the weekend?
Only Sunday.
Only Sunday, okay. So looking at results there.
Oh, here we go. I always get excited now. I don't know the results. For those of you who normally watch the show recording, we normally don't look at each other's results or the LFAs that we get. So we always get excited to find out.
And sometimes there's sort of rugby scores.
Yeah, no, we're going to get rugby scores.
There's 2 penalties now.
South Peninsula. Yeah,
okay. Not only in South Peninsula, other places also, right? Last time it was...
Except Cape Town Tigerberg, it's always tight.
Man. Okay, because Aerial Spurs winning Crusaders 6-0. Oh, Aces, team that's on form at the moment, beating Lavendale 2-1. Rainbow Chiefs losing to the current log leaders Azuri 2-0.
Sure, Azuri flying.
Square Hill and Atletico drawing 2-2, and Wanderers against Super Lucky Stars.
Okay, this must be rugby.
Losing. No, winning 2-0. Wanderers winning 2-0 to against Super Lucky Stars.
Sure.
Well done to Wanderers.
Unlucky for them.
Look at the log. Azuri top of the log at the moment. South Peninsula with 26 points. Oasis in second spot with 25 points. Yes, that's 1 point. King David United played one less match, 10 matches, 25 points.
So they could go top.
They in the driving seat. And our Wanderers and our Lavendale fills the 4th and the 5th positions.
How many points behind the leaders?
22 points for Wanderers and 21 points. So it's only 5 points.
Sure.
But I mean,
we would never have guessed the log at this point, Chavo.
Yeah.
We always look at that South Peninsula is always Lavender Hill and Wanderers. So I'm very happy that other clubs have pitched up now this season.
yeah, definitely. Looking at the fixtures taking place this weekend, we got some matches, one match at Solo Street. Aerial Spurs against Wanderers. Atletico United up against King David.
Wow.
Azuri against Square Hill. Obviously, we're going to put Azuri as favourites there. Cape Town Military up against Super Lucky Stars. And Lavender Hill playing Crusaders. That should be a win for Lavender Hill. Oasis up against Rainbow Chiefs. And that should be a win for Oasis. But this is football and anything can happen.
Especially at South Peninsula. Right, let's get to Mitchell's Plain. I think Kenny Hendricks and those guys are ready for Mitchell's Plain. So here we go, Mitchell's Plain. Everybody's excited. I get excited about Mitchell's Plain.
Yeah.
I love Mitchell's Plain, LFA football. So Saturday's results. This is second round, Champions League second round. Bayonne United 1, Beacon Spurs 2. Good result for Beacon Spurs.
Yeah.
Cedar Park 1, Beacon City 2. The Beacons getting the results away from home. Good result for Beacon City. This was the one that I thought was the game of the weekend.
Yeah.
And the log leaders just keep on going. FC Tafelsig 2, Juventus 0. Sure. I thought Juventus, Shamiel, I thought they would be the team second round. They could still be the team second round. Struggling a bit to stay on the coattails of Tafelsig there. This was the result. Lentegeur 5, Red Rovers 0. Red Rovers struggling first season, still have no points.
Yeah.
Liverpool Portland's 1, Savinga Spurs 0. That tight game. Savinga Spurs, you remember last week, beat FC Tafelsig.
Yeah.
Good result for Liverpool Portland's. Milano 3, Rockefellers 0.
That's a good win.
Yeah, I never thought it would be that much.
3-0. Yeah, that's a good win.
Good result. Stanturf, who were picking up some points over the last couple of weekends. Stanturf 2, Colville 4. Big result for Colville.
Yeah.
Bad weekend for Stanturf.
Yes.
Then, last year's winners, Westridge. Westridge 3, Bayview 1.
Yeah.
Bayview also struggling, Shamiel.
Yeah.
And I think we're now getting to the point now where we got to start thinking about what's happening with these teams. Let me go through the fixtures for the weekend before we get to anything else. Bayview versus Lentegeur. Bayview needs to start picking up points, Shamiel. Not going to be easy with Lentegeur.
Lentegeur.
Beacon City versus FC Tafelsig. Log leaders. Beacon City got a win last weekend. Going to be tight. Beacon Spurs Milano. Milano got a big win. Beacon Spurs had a win. Nice game. Another big one.
Where's this on the A?
Westridge A, 3:30 Saturday. Place to be if you're not going to Wynberg.
Yeah.
Juventus versus Liverpool Portlands.
That's going to be a tough game.
I think all the people in the Mitchells playing Sunday is going to be hurricane. You need to come there Saturday and watch all the football. Juventus versus Liverpool Portlands, 3:30 Westridge A. Colville versus Westridge. Not going to be easy for Westridge. Red Rovers Bale. If there's a chance for Bale to start picking up points, it's going to be against Red Rovers. Red Rovers, I think Shamiel, the season might be too much for them.
Yeah, we had a look at their team. Remember, very young.
We watched them against Rockefellers about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, very young team.
Very young team, yeah.
Rockefellers versus Cedar Park. Woohoo! Another one, another nice game. And then the last game, Savinga Spurs versus Stanturf. Savinga Spurs, besides the loss last weekend they had against the log leaders, have been doing very well. Stanturf have also been picking up points.
Yeah.
I think this is the time for these two teams to step up. The log for the second round as it stands, after 3 games of the second round, Shamiel, Beacon Spurs are top with 9 points. Liverpool Portland's also got 9. Milano's on 7, Westridge on 7, and FC Tafelsig on 6. But on the overall log, FC Tafelsig are still 5 points clear.
Okay, I don't like this broken log.
Yeah, they have Champions League, to first round, second round, and then an overall.
We must speak to the guys in Mitchell's Plain there. Although the guys in Mitchell's Plain are obviously busy tonight, Andrew. There's a draw. I don't know if you know about that, or a launch.
I believe.
Of the Buco Senior Cup or something. I don't have the details with me now. I had it earlier on. But yeah, they're having the launch of this competition taking place later this year. Okay. So wishing them all the best of luck and congrats on LFA on getting such a big sponsor.
Yeah, and I've got to tell you, Shamiel, believe it or not, to complicate things further, in Mitchell's Plain, they finished the last game of the first round on Sunday. Let me give you those results. How's that?
I thought, okay, so there's more.
Yeah, there's more.
Okay.
Just when you thought we were finished with the plane, just when plane people thought, hey, where's this? Oh.
Yeah.
Sunday, Bayview 0, Beacon Spurs 2. Good result for Beacon Spurs. FC Tafelsig 3, Cedar Park 1. Tafelsig 6 points on the weekend. Yeah. Lentegeur 0, Juventus 0. Juventus.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Liverpool Portlands 2, Milano 1. Good result for Liverpool Portlands.
I heard that was a tight game though. Was it? Yeah, I got some feedback on that game.
Okay, good result for Liverpool Portlands, that I can tell you. Colville 2, Rockefellers 1. Bad weekend for Rockefellers.
Colville picking up 6 points then.
Yeah. Savinga Spurs 4, Beacon City 2. Good result for Savinga. Stanton had a bad weekend, 0 points this weekend. Stanton 0, Bay Hill 1. Good result for Bay Hill.
That puts a dent in their sort of recovery, 2 losses.
And this result was tighter than I thought it would be. Westridge 4, Red Rovers 2. Good result for Westridge.
2 goals against Westridge.
So that was the weekend. So in case you thought I'd forgotten about Sunday fixtures, I did, but I found it.
Also, if you want to check out some pictures of the Liverpool-Milano game, which happened Sunday, and I think it was FC Tafels and somebody else, just go to our page in our group. You'll see some pictures there taken by Ricardo Snyman. Guy that's got nothing to do, and that's why he's on the field all the time. Right, Reigate. It's actually hotting up at Reigate there.
Sure.
Hazendal taking over there, Andrew. So we got some results here. Connaught Spurs losing 2-1 to Everton Spurs. Bridgetown losing 4-0 against Hazendal. Silver Spurs beating Jordan Kelly's 3-1. And Southend losing 1-0 to Oriental Gunners. So obviously at Reigate there's also games taking place in the week. But we gave those results last week. Then looking at the log there at Reigate, Hazendal top of the log, 14 matches played with 31 points. Silver Spurs in second, also 14 matches played with 30 points. Southend in third, 13 matches played with 23 points. So that's the top 3. We've got only the Brave in fourth there with 22 points. Look, that's sort of the log fixtures. We got Connaught Spurs versus Bridgetown. Only the Brave versus Southend, Jordan Kelly's against Oriental Gunners, Heath Athletic against Salt River Celtic, and Hazendal against Silver Spurs. And
that's a big one. Hazendal Silver Spurs. Where's that? At Johnson Road?
Must be at Johnson Road, yes, on Saturday. And then there's also matches in the week, like we said. So on Tuesday, we've got Oriental Gunners versus Hazendal.
Sure.
On Wednesday evening, we've got Only the Brave versus Heath, Silver Spurs versus Connaught Spurs, Southend versus Jordan Kelly's, and Salt River Celtic versus Everton Spurs.
Wow. Shamiel, let's get to Heiderveld. You know, the
Heiderveld,
Heiderveld, the LFA, we have a few teams, but damn, is it tight at the top, and damn, are the big scores there. Saxon United 4, Marvel FC 4. 8 goals in that game.
Sure.
And then the team that somehow just keeps on hammering other teams. Young Pirates 11, EST Academy 0. Now, EST Academy were unbeaten before that game.
Yeah.
And then they got slat 11. Montana 4, Chelsea Athletic 2. Good result for Montana. FC Glamdene 0, Everton United 2. Everton also the team with a 100% record, the same as Young Pirates.
Okay.
And then a catch-up game, Young Pirates 2, FC Glamdene 0. Now, Shamiel, sure, that was a lot less than all the other scores. So here's a log look in Heiderveld. After 6 games, maximum points 18, Young Pirates, with a goal difference of plus 49. Second, on goal difference, 6 games played, 6 wins, is Everton United, with a goal difference of plus 21. And then EST, who were unbeaten and won all 4 of their games before, are now third with 12.6 points behind. So it looks like Heiderveld is Young Pirates versus Everton United. And we know there's big rivalry there.
Okay.
I think the Esau twins, they'll be coming up against each other one of these days.
Yeah.
And that's Heiderveld.
That's Heiderveld. Okay.
I don't have fixtures for the week, that's what I've got in Heiderveld.
Okay, so I've got Cape District. So obviously Cape District now in full swing. And there things are hotting up. So let me have a look at the results here. On Saturday, Greenwood Athletic winning 3-0 against Batswood. Wesley and Clearwood drawing 1-1. That's a good draw for Wesley.
Yeah.
Ashwood winning 1-0 against FC Kafda.
Sure.
Grassy Park losing 4-1 to Wolverhampton. That was a surprise result there. Ocean View and Montague Spurs 2-2 draw. That's a good draw for Ocean View. Salt River and RC 1-1. Looking at the log there, so I know there were matches played last week also. So the new log looks like this. Ashford now top of the log, last year's league winners.
Yes.
Top of the log, 8 matches played, 21 points. Wolves in second spot now, remember they were top last week. 8 matches played, 19 points. Salt River in third with 17 points and Clearwood in fourth with 16 points. The matchups this weekend is Wesley versus FC Kafta at William Herbert. Wolves versus Clearwood. Grassy Park versus Montague Spurs. That's going to be an interesting game.
That's going to be interesting game.
And that's on the A at 3:30. Salt River versus Ocean View at Shelley Road. RC versus Batswood and Greenwood versus Ashford. So Ashford, the whole club moving to Solar Park. I heard them talking about turning the green into blue.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So quite a lot of things happening.
Have they heard about Spooksaland?
No, they know Spooksaland very well.
So they ain't gonna be easy.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
No, that Green Army is tough to beat. I know for the third division, it's always tough to get results at Greenwood.
So that's Cape District.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've got nothing more, Shamiel.
Nothing else.
Hold on.
Okay, so there was other football this weekend. Last weekend on Sunday.
Sorry.
You see, so normally we edit that out.
No.
On Sunday, we had the Inter LFA resuming. I think this was the second round.
Okay.
So obviously being involved with Cape District, they had some matches at William Herbert on Sunday. Played against South Peninsula. So it was good, yeah. So Cape District winning about 3 of the 4 games.
Okay.
So it was good. I know there was other matches played all over the city also in the Inter LFA, and then maybe we'll try to share those results with you on our Facebook page.
It's
Is there
going to
anything
be
else?
Yeah, I think the Inter LFA is very interesting, Shamiel. I would love. Are there ladies in the Inter LFA?
Yes, they are under 14 and under 16.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's very interesting. Yeah, Cape Town Tigerberg, one of the LFAs not taking part. I think it was due to lateness, not being able to organise trials and all that kind of stuff. But no, it's very interesting. I'm actually going to pop out when Cape District play at home again and pop in and see some games.
There was actually an interesting conversation I had with somebody at the field, one of the journalists, and they were asking, why do LFAs actually have a choice of entering the LFAs, the Inter LFA? Because before, remember, we used to call it as board teams.
Yes, and it was compulsory.
Yeah, you had to do it, and then also your provincial squad was picked from there, or
correct
trials or whatever, and that was sort of the natural progression of players. But now with the Inter LFA firstly not happening every year, and now it's back obviously, and now you still have a choice if you want to enter or not. That was just a point of discussion there.
Yeah, and I think we got to bear in mind, I think this Goldberg Cup is supposed to be happening on Sunday, obviously weather permitting. So that starts on Sunday, and then we got the Coke the next weekend, which we'll discuss in next week's show. Yeah, the Coke's getting to the last 64, and the ladies join in. It's going to be very exciting.
And we have the fixtures for that, so maybe we can talk about that next week.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's all.
That's all.
That's all from our side. If nothing else, nobody wants to add any input. That's all. We're not going to overstay our welcome. Before we go, we got to say a big thanks to Pequeno, our apparel sponsor. Yeah. Also GSM Roofing for helping us put out the content. And until next time, we'll see you. And yes, be sure to like and subscribe, even to this video, if you're watching this video after the live, because it will be on, obviously saved on Facebook. And we'll try to share it there. Yeah, and share it with your friends. And go to our YouTube also, like and subscribe all the videos there. We received after last week's show, we got new subscribers on YouTube. So you want to say thanks to those guys. And hopefully we'll reach our target of 1,000 very soon.
Okay, we got no questions to go through, Shamiel.
No questions. Questions.
Everybody's watching Spain.
What's the score?
It's 1-0 to Spain against Germany. Yeah.
Oh, are those going out?
No, I always said Spain was a team, eh?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Spain, Portugal, somewhere along the line.
It's not going to be
semi-final.
Portugal. It's not going to be Portugal.
Wait, it's going to be an Iberian semi-final.
You know, Ronaldo scored or didn't score. He missed the penalty.
Yeah, no, but he saved himself in the shootout.
Yeah.
See, Messi missed the penalty also yesterday for those Messi lovers out there. But listen, before we leave, Shamiel, I think we just need to go through one thing quickly, which is important. Who's your favourite for the tournament?
I haven't really been watching, I must be honest. I watched what game did I watch? Look, at the end of the day, I actually want England to win. I know it's not going to happen. But just for the players, you watch these players every week. So you sort of get used to it. Just for Jude Bellingham, man, would it be fantastic if Adelaide wins?
No, listen, he's top class. I got to admit, he's top class. When it came to the crux, to finish like that in injury time, that's brilliant. But, England, nah. I still think it's going to come from the other side of the draw. I think Spain are the favourites. I think the way they're playing the young team, the way they play their football is very difficult to defend against when they're on song. Very quick wingers. And then you got Portugal. And I'm just saying it, Portugal, France, the winner of that game plays Spain. And I think that semi-final, could decide the winner of the tournament. I think England are getting results. They're not playing well, but they're getting results. They do have a tough one. I think if them and Holland get through, they got Netherlands. That's going to be a tough semi-final for England.
Let us know who's your favourites. We all know who's Andrew's favourite, Portugal. But I'll have it to show ready when he's crying when they lose, so no problem.
Sure.
Guys, we already said bye. As I said, we don't want to over-welcome our stay, Andrew.
That's fine.
We'll see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers.
Very low.